Hello culinary class, this is Chef Andrew. I'm here to demo how to cut or dice a whole onion. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off the stem, which is the top here. We don't need a lot of it, just enough of the stem off. And then we're going to cut off the roots. We're not going to cut off the entire root, we're only going to cut off enough of the dirty side to keep everything attached. Because once we start dicing this, it'll start falling apart if we leave the whole root off. So we're only going to take part of the root off. Alright, from here, we're going to we're going to cut it in half. We're going to follow the vertical lines on the onion itself. We're not going to cut across the lines. We're going to cut with the lines. From the root to the stem, we're going to cut straight down. Alright? Easiest way to do this is to put it back on its stem side, and then start with the root side, and just slice down. Alright? From there, we now have two halves of an onion. We're going to set one half aside for now. I'm going to be using that later in a rice pilaf dish. Clean off your board. We don't want any dirty spots on here. We're going to take the skin off. That's the first couple layers of an onion. We're going to peel that back. It should still be attached. It shouldn't come off right away because we left part of that root system there. Alright, we're going to rip it off, put that into our trash bin. From here, it's going to be on the cutting board flat, lines going from left to right. Alright. If you are right-handed, you'll start with the root system on your left side. Alright. If you are left-handed, you will start it with the root side on your right side. Alright. Now, using this, we're going to use our knife. We're going to cut straight across, going this direction. Okay, you're going to hold your palm up on the top here. You're going to bring your knife across at 1/4 inch size. You'll take 2 or 3 cuts depending on the size of your onion. Alright. From here, we're going to slice downwards with the lines, 1/4 inch thick. Alright, at this point some of it has already come off because that's the right size. From here we're going to do a horizontal cut. This is the reason we leave the root system on here, is so that this doesn't collapse on us. Alright, from here, 1/4 inch, we're going to cut down and across. Alright, from this we now have our 1/4 inch dice. Alright, and then from here we can also take some of this. We don't want to waste the onion, so we're just going to cut around the root system a little bit. Alright, and then we can either throw this into a stock along with our scraps, or toss it. It'll just be a loss for restaurants. It just depends on what type of restaurant you're going to be running, if you're going to run a loss or if you're going to run scrap stocks. Alright, and that is how you dice your onion. Again, I'm just going to set this apart because I will be using this for a recipe later on, so you'll see that in a future video. Alright, have a good day.